So hey guys, in this video we are going to see problem C of recent Codeforces Round Div 3 1037. So let's first read the problem statement. You are given n towers numbered from 1 to n. Tower I has a height of hi. At time 0 you are on the tower with index k and the current water level is 1. So there are n towers and each tower has a height of hi, and at the 0 time we are at index k, and the current level of the water is 1. Every second the water level rises by 1 unit. At any moment, if the water level becomes strictly greater than the height of the tower you are on, you perish or you die. You have a magical ability, that is, at moment x you can start teleporting from ith tower to the jth tower, if and which will take the height of hi minus hj seconds. Okay, this is until the moment x plus hi minus hj you will be on tower I. Okay, so you can teleport from ith tower to the jth tower, given that it will take amount of time that will be the absolute difference between the height of those tower, and the moment that time interval passes you will just teleport to the jth tower. So for example, you have n equals to k equals to 4, and the tower heights are 4, 4, 4, 2 as shown in the image. Then if you start teleporting from tower 4 to tower 1 at moment 0, the moment will look like this. So at time equals to 0, I can see that water is at level 1 and I am standing at the kth tower, that is of height 2. At time interval 1, I can see the water level has risen by 1 and it is now at level 2, and I'm still at my tower number 4. The moment 2 seconds pass, that is the difference between the tower this and tower this is 4 minus 2 equals to 2 seconds. The moment 2 seconds pass, the water level has risen to level 3 and I have teleported to tower 4. And in this problem, we have to simply print yes or no if we can reach the tower with the highest height. So here the highest tower was of height 4 and we reached to the tower of height 4, so we simply print yes in this case. So let this be my example, and here I have k equals to, let's say, 4. I'm currently standing at this particular tower of height 3. And according to the question, my aim would be to reach at tower number 13. My final destination should be here. After any number of teleportation, I should reach here, given that I do not drown by the water. So for each second, currently k is equals to 0. For each second, the water will rise by a level 1. So for k equals to 0, let's say water was here at level 1. At k equals to at t equals to 1 time 1, the water will rise here, and at t equals to 2, similarly water will rise 1 unit up. Also, I can do the teleportation from one tower to another. Let's say I can teleport from tower 3 to this tower 9. If my difference of these two towers, that is 9 minus 3, equals to 6, I can surpass 6 seconds without drowning. So if I can pass 6 seconds standing at this tower without drowning, I will just teleport to this tower. So let's see if this is possible. So let's say at the 0th time the water was here. I want to reach from 3 to 9. I need to pass 6 seconds. First second the water reaches here. The second the water reaches here. The third second water reaches here and I drown, and I could not teleport to this particular tower and I die. So that's one problem here. Which tower should I choose to teleport on? So first thing first, should I jump to a tower that is smaller than my current height? Should I jump to tower 1? Should I jump to tower 2 that is smaller than my current height tower, that is 3? The answer is simply no. Why would I be jumping to tower that is of smaller height? I don't want to drown. Now, the second question is, should I jump to a tower with the same height as my current tower? I am at tower 3. Should I jump to tower 3? Again, the answer is no. Why would I be jumping to the same height tower? Want to uh, I just want to avoid the water and to reach at top as fast as possible. Why would I be teleporting to the same height tower? So no, I won't be jumping to here as well. So for all the towers Ti is smaller than for all the tower Tj smaller than or equal to our current Ti, I won't be teleporting. Now, the next question would be, among the remaining towers that are of the height greater than my current tower, which tower should I choose? Should I choose 9? Should I choose directly 13? Should I choose 7 or 6? How can we decide that? To decide that, we can see that the water rises by 1 unit every second. So what if I can utilize that every second as best way as possible? What I mean with that, if my tower, if my water level is rising by 1 unit every second, how fast I can utilize that second to reach to the next height tower? I want to utilize that second as fast as possible. And to do that, the optimal way would be to choose the tower that is of the nearest height as possible. So for 3, I can see that 6 is the nearest height tower that I can jump to. That is the closest, that is the fastest teleportation I can do. I can go from 3 to 6 in 3 seconds. On the other hand, from reaching 3 to 7 it would take 4 seconds. From 3 to 9 it would take 6 seconds. And for I don't want to wait for 6 seconds or 4 seconds standing here to for the water to reach me. So my optimal strategy would be to reach the tower which is nearest height as my current tower. So yeah, that would be the solution for this problem. So let's dry run this particular problem for each second. So if we go, the, ini the initial state for this particular problem would be like this. I have my k equals to 4. I'm standing at the fourth tower, and at time equals to 0, I can see that a level 1 has been drowned, and I want to reach to 13 tower, and to reach that tower I'll use the mediator tower, and currently my mediator tower would be tower 5 of height 6. I would be trying to teleport here. So how much time would it take for me to teleport here? It would take 6 minus 3 seconds, that is equals to 3 seconds I have to wait here before jumping here. So let's see if we can wait 3 seconds, we can pass 3 seconds here so that I can teleport here. So currently no time has passed. At the first second, our water has risen to level 2. At the second, our water has risen to level 3, and at the third second, the moment our water uh, rises to level 4, I just teleported to tower 5th of height 6, as you can see. So this teleportation was successful. Now continuing with that, which tower should I choose next? Should I choose 7, 9 or 13? The answer is 7. I would be going to the closest height tower that I can to optimally utilize my each second. I don't want to wait much on my current tower. So should I go for this 7 or should I go for this 7? This we already talked about here, that we won't be jumping to the same height tower. So I can just choose any of the 7. I can choose either this 7 or this 7. Let's say I want to jump to this 7. This is useless. I don't want any redundant jumps. So to reach here, I need to bypass 7 minus 6 second, that would be I need to wait 1 second at this tower before jumping here. So let's wait. Okay, so 1 second has passed and the water has risen to level 5. Previously it was on 4 and I have jumped successfully on level 7. Now, my next choice would be to go to 9. Either I can go to this 9 or I can go to this 9. Either would be fine. Let's say I want to jump here. To jump here, I would need to bypass 9 minus 7 seconds. That would be 2. I need to stand here for 2 seconds. Let's see if we can do that. At the first second, the water rises to 6th level, and at the second, the water rises to 7th level. And as the second passes, I just transfer or teleport to the height of 9 tower. Now, from 9 to 13, I need to pass 4 seconds. Let's see if we can do that. So, at first second, my water would reach at height 8. At the second I my water would reach to mm, height 9, and at the third second my tower would reach to 10th height where I was standing and I would die. To reach from 9 to 13 I wanted 4 seconds of time, but at the third second the water reached at my current level where I was standing, and unfortunately my character dies. So this is the problem solution. We just need to sort the array. We would just avoid the towers that are of smaller height or equal to height from our current height, and in the sorted array I'll just try to jump to the next tower that is closest to my current tower. So let's try to code this problem. So if we see the inputs, we have an array n and k. So let's take the input l and k are array, and I would be standing at the k tower first. So let my current tower height would be uh, let's do a k minus minus because there is one base indexing for k. My current tower would be of k. I'm at this much height. Okay. Now I'll sort my towers because I want to iterate them in a sorted manner so that I can get to the nearest height tower from the current height dot end. Let my current water level be 1, and for each tower I smaller than n I plus plus, if my current tower height, okay, so if this tower's height is smaller than equals to my current tower where I'm standing, I'll just skip this one. I don't want to teleport to a uh, non-valuable tower. Now would be now the second thing would be to calculate what's the required time for teleportation and what's the available time for teleportation before I drown. So the required time for teleportation would be the difference of my current tower minus the tower I am trying to jump, that is arrow 5. And what's the available time that I have? It would be the tower I am at currently minus the level of water that is trying to reach me. And the level of water is level. So if we can see that here, mm, from 1 to here where I'm standing, I had 3 seconds of water time to reach me. First water had to reach here, here, here. So if we need to derive equation for this, I can just do a 3 minus this level, current level minus this level plus 1. 3 minus 1 plus 1, that would be equal to 3. So water took 3 seconds to reach me. If we incorporate that in our code, it would be uh, current minus level plus 1. Okay, level is water level. So if my available time is greater than equals to my required time, I can just do updates on my current. That is, I have successfully teleported. So my current level would be r of I. I'm at r of I now, and my water level would be a risen by, let's say, level plus required. By the required level, my water level has risen by that much time. Okay. Or otherwise, this was a failure. We couldn't teleport successfully, and initially our answer was, let's say, we assumed we are doing everything successfully, but in the else case we die, and we would just print, we would just update our answer as no. See out answer and no, sorry, this would be out of the loop for each test case. Let's run the test cases. Take the input for n and k. Yes, no, yes, yes, no, and yes, no, yes, yes, no. So this was the solution. We can just submit this and get a right answer. And this was the solution for problem C of recent Codeforces round. Thank you.